Howdy folks, hope you're all enjoying your weekend and welcome back to Far Cry 5 for Casual Saturday with the mighty Jingles. We're going to kick things off straight away today with a Clutch Nixon stunt. Who's Clutch Nixon? Clutch Nixon was Hope County's resident death-defying stuntman until he died doing the stunt. Yeah, they really might want to rethink the use of the term death-defying in that official description. Anyway, we're going to follow in his footsteps. There are a number of these Clutch Nixon challenges scattered around Hope County, like this.
On May 1st, 1960, Clutch Nixon, at that time a little-known stuntman of the Holland Valley, spontaneously combusted while performing a stunt now known as the baptism of fire, hurtling at speeds never attempted by mortal men. Clutch's body most likely ignited due to a blood alcohol level of 0.67, despite man and machine being fused together by the heat of 1,000 suns. Clutch managed to survive by maneuvering his vehicle into a nearby stream. Witnesses to the feat assumed he had perished, but Clutch Nixon emerged from the water like a phoenix rising from the ashes, and a legend was born. To this day, it remains a feat never once repeated.
Until today. Ladies, gentlemen, redneck hillbilly hee-haws, start your engines. Whoa, wait a minute, what's that? Fuck! I'm on fire! I'm burning! Help me, Tom Cruise! Save me from a fate worse than death, Oprah Winfrey! Oh, hang on. Wait, there's water at each checkpoint. Oh.
Look at them go, just like a comet.
Perhaps I overreacted. Hang on, Jingles.
Stuck the landing.
Isn't the title of today's video Aliens? What does this have to do with aliens? Oh, nothing. Nothing whatsoever. It's just fun. You complete these Clutch... Oh crap, I'm burning again. Where's Tom Cruise when you need him? Oof. Come on. Fire's not quite out. Wait, checkpoint ahead.
The fire's really burning.
Is this it? Is this it? No, that's not it. Shit. I have no idea how many checkpoints there are. I have no idea where the end of the course is. But I don't want to know what's going to happen if I miss one of these checkpoints and this fire takes on. Wait, I think this is it. Is this it? Is this it? It's not it.
For this fiery daredevil.
Jesus, where's the end? You drove into a... here it is. No, it isn't. There it is. No, it isn't. I'm just going to keep going until either I die. Hey, there it is. Yeah, this has got nothing to do with the aliens. No, this is just fun. Tell him what he won, Bob. That was the baptism of fire Clutch Nixon challenge, and for that you want some cash and Clutch's car, Uncle Sam, unlockable in garages. There just so happens to be a garage over here. Let's go and take a look. Oh, there it is.
Selfish and misguided.
Oh, shut up, John. He does love the sound of his own voice. I've just realised how hypocritical that sounds coming from me. Right, anyway. Be quiet, John. We've got important things to discuss. We're looking at cars. What is it? It was a saloon, wasn't it? Oh, there it is. Clutch Nixon's very own 1967 Kimberlite. Well, let's spawn that bad boy and see how she looks.
And if he were a true man of God, his
oh,
wouldn't have left him
baby.
in the first place.
I've got to be honest with you folks, just looking at that thing makes me want to go and pick up an automatic rifle and go and spread some democracy and freedom to the nearest country inhabited by brown people with AK-47s and unlimited oil reserves. Oh yeah, we're going to take this thing for a spin. I may crash it. So what's this aliens thing about then, Jingles? Well, we're going to go and have to see Crazy Larry. He lives in Holland Valley, and they call him Crazy Larry because his name's Larry and he's batshit crazy. Or is he? Larry actually lives quite close to the town of Falls End, and when you first encounter him, that's him down there. He has a little bit of a problem that he needs your help with.
Me? I'm just trapped here. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this one. I'll probably need help from someone who just happens to walk by. You! Over here! It's you! And right? Good. Help me! There's 3 3 generators hooked up to this thing. I need you to turn them off. Don't get too close to the coils. It seems obvious, but you don't look too bright. No offense. Everyone looks dumb to me. You're all just shades of idiot gray.
Larry has a fairly unique way of enlisting aid. Hey, you. Yes, you, the idiot. Come over here. Genius needs your help. Right. Yeah, I'm not the one stuck behind a lethal electrical force field, smart-ass. Okay, turn off the 3 generators. Follow the blue cables. Seems fairly straightforward. There's 2. There's 3. Oh, is that it? That's not it. There's more. Hello, Larry. Fixed your problem for you. You idiot.
That is why I don't do 2 shows a night anymore. Anne said there'd be help soon. Your timing is not a coincidence. Never mind this cult nonsense. It's a pointless distraction. You and I, we have more important things to do. 2 words, imminent threat. 2 more words, global catastrophe. I can't say more. They're listening to everything we say. They're listening for key words so they can zero in and blow us to smithereens. We can't let them. I've got a plan to stop them, and you can help. But we can't make any headway until we destroy their listening devices on the purple top telecom tower. And if we don't do that, then we can't outsmart them, and we can't outmaneuver them. And damn it, you'll get the idea. Oh, it's showtime.
I have never known a man who wasn't a politician to speak so much and yet say so little. If that made sense to any of you lot, you're a damn sight smarter than I am. But then again, I am the idiot who had to switch off the 3 generators so the genius could escape his own force field. What do I know? Well, at least his initial instructions were fairly straightforward. The purple top telecom tower, there it is, just on the other side of Falls End. Up there, apparently, are the transmitters that they are using to control our minds, or something. I don't know. Aliens. Who knows why they do the things they do? What do you mean, where's my car? I wrecked it. Of course I wrecked it. Have you seen me drive? It's a nice day for a walk anyway. Oh, hang on a minute. Is that a bad guy? I can hear some gunfire. Then again, this is Montana. You can always hear gunfire. That doesn't necessarily mean trouble. That is a very, very tall tower. I can only hope that I've already unlocked the grappling hook perk. Otherwise this could be a problem. Oh, there is a bad guy up ahead. Where is he? Ooh, hello. Oh. Crap. They've seen me. Alright. We'll kill them. Fire in the hole! Yeah, they didn't like that. Get the AK out. Nice. Wait, another one? Okay, 5 satellite dishes that require destruction. And there are some more bad guys over there. Oi! Stop that, you! You're not impressing anybody. Gotcha. Is that all of them? No, one more. Where? There he is. You're gonna need something slightly higher caliber and more accurate for this. Trying to take out the propane tank on his back. That'll do. Right. That should be all of them. So, climb tower, destroy satellite dishes. Got it. That is a really big tower. You know, if I had to do this in real life, I'd be shitting bricks. It's not that I'm afraid of heights. It's falls that I'm afraid of. It's being up high never killed anybody. It's falling from being up high. Oh, hang on a second. I'll save you. If I can, you know, hit you. Okay, maximum zoom, hold still. Gotcha. Is that a bad guy? That is a bad guy. Is that? Oh, gold, there's another one. Sniper, take him out. Now his friend. And job done. We're still only a third of the way up this thing. I have to admit, I was kind of happy that they didn't have all of those climbing puzzles in Far Cry 5 the same way that they did in Far Cry 4. Because while I kind of enjoyed them in Far Cry 4, I enjoyed them in moderation. I didn't want to have to be doing a climbing puzzle every 15 minutes. I think they got the balance about right here in Far Cry 5. I think this is one of only 2 actual towers that you have to climb in this game. There are other climbing puzzles in the game, and well, this isn't really a puzzle, is it? It's just get on the ladder and climb. There's nothing puzzling about it. There are some climbing puzzles, but they're mostly all up in the Whitetail Mountains area. Oh, don't tell me I have to kill the dog. I have to kill the dog. Down, boy. Bad dog. Where do these guys keep coming from? Oh, stopped him and put him down. And there's another one. Gotcha. Right. So we're about 2/3 of the way up. Still haven't actually seen... Is that a bear? It is a bear. Do I have the ammo for this? Oh, 2 shots. Yes, I did have the ammo for that. So, yeah, we're about 2/3 of the way up this tower. Still don't see any satellite dishes. Yeah, you would not get me up one of these things in real life, that much I can guarantee. I had a very, very nasty incident of climbing the mast of a Type 22 frigate when I was in the Navy. Luckily, we were alongside in Plymouth at the time. If I get half a chance, I'll tell you about it. It was nowhere near as high up as this. We're only about 100 feet above the deck. And I was using the safety harness, so if I fell, I wasn't going to fall very far.
Deputy, it's
Oh.
Larry. I'm coming to give you a hand.
Okay, we'll conclude this story later.
I see the devices perfectly from up here. Just bear with me. I only learned how to fly about 20 minutes ago. Ann gave me a crash course.
What? You want to learn how to... Can we renegotiate the terms of this deal? And who's this Anne you keep referring to, Larry?
I'll circle around so you can shoot at him.
Alright, you do that.
Oh, you're doing great. I like you, Deputy. Oh, nice work. Phase 1 is complete. Back to the lab for Phase 2. No turning back now. If you, me, and Ann don't work together, you can forget Falls End. Heck, you can forget the entire planet. How's that for raising the stakes?
Just concentrate on flying, Lawrence.
There's a scientific term for what we're up against. Aliens! And not the fun kind that will slip a probe in your back door. Oh, no! The ones we're up against are selfish lovers and real dickheads.
Oh, those kind of aliens. Well, everybody hates them. Are we there yet, Larry? Uh-oh, cult vehicle.
This little squabble's very distracting. My window's closing.
There may be trouble ahead. Well, you want me to jump? Does this look like Vietnam to you? Yeah, trouble. Okay, where's the rifle? Believe it or not, these light 50 caliber rifles, they're not actually sniper rifles. They're not accurate enough. No, really. I mean, they're pretty accurate, but the ammunition isn't match grade. Nobody makes match grade ammunition in 50 caliber. Got you. I mean, it's certainly good enough for work at these kind of ranges, but for work at these kind of ranges, so's an assault rifle. Yeah, I should probably switch to the assault rifle. That's not my assault rifle. Oh, crap. Oh, it'll do. Where's my assault rifle? No, that's not your assault rifle, Jingles. That's your assault rifle. Okay, clear the flank. Now the other flank. And I think we're done. It's kind of ironic, really, that, well, 50 caliber ammunition isn't accurate enough to be used in a sniper rifle. Because until very recently, the record for the longest distance kill ever was held by a Marine sniper in the Vietnam War by the name of Carlos Hathcock, who achieved that kill using a 50 caliber M2 machine gun that he bolted some sights onto the top of and was firing in single shot. So, yeah.
Signs are obvious. You're next. Want to know about phase 2?
Yeah, go on, tell me about phase 2.
Deputy.
Oh, it's John again. Seriously, John, can't you see I'm trying to play a game here?
This is the will of the Father. My men are coming for you.
Uh-oh.
See you
You have to
soon.
start the mission.
John is fucking determined to sink his hooks into you, Deputy. Now, I know you got out by the skin of your teeth last time, but don't underestimate this bastard. Dutch out.
There you are. You ready to continue?
Oh,
Say
great.
yes.
Yeah, I'll be with you in a minute, Larry. I just have to deal with a slight John Seed problem. It's a little bit of a shame the way these plot interludes work. Every time you raise the resistance level in a region by a certain threshold, you trigger these capture missions, your interaction with the Seed family. And it's pointless trying to resist. I mean, at this point during the game, I didn't know that it was pointless trying to resist. I was determined to, at least once, successfully avoid capture. But it's a waste of time. They just keep coming, and then eventually, by fair means or foul, they hit you with a bliss bullet, you get tranquilized, and you wake up in the clutches of whichever member of the Seed family controls the region that you're in. Which is kind of disappointing, because it takes away player choice. It leaves you with the illusion of choice, but it's nothing more than an illusion.
Everything's burning!
Yeah, and soon... Wait, no, that's not one of them. But that is. Did I get all of them? No, one more. Oh, with an RPG. Took him out. There you go. This was the first time I'd successfully dealt with a capture party. I was feeling very pleased with myself. I thought, yeah, screw you, John Seed. Haha. Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. Oh, you did, and you weren't hard enough. So, awesome, yeah? No.
Check your fire. We only need to hit him once.
Yep, they just keep coming. They are the capture party of Borg. It is, in fact, pointless to resist. So, let's just get on with it, shall we? Let's see what John has to say for himself.
We have to start the mission.
Yeah, Larry, I'm in the middle of something here. I mean, I suppose it's theoretically possible that you could kill every capture squad sent against you, but, well, you're going to run out of ammunition sooner or later. And they only have to hit you once.
Be easier just to put a bullet in him.
Yeah, that is not the will of the Father. Take them to John. He's ready to hear their confession.
My parents were the first ones to teach me about the power of yes. One night, they took me into the kitchen and they threw me on the ground. And I experienced pain after pain after pain after pain. And when I didn't think I could take any more, I did. Something broke free inside. I wasn't scared, I was clear. I looked up at them. I started to laugh. All I could say was, yes. I spent my entire life looking for more things to say yes to. I opened every hole in my body, and when those were filled, I created more. But it was Joseph who showed me just how selfish I was being. Always receiving, always taking. The best gift isn't the one you get, it's the one you give. Giving takes courage. Courage to own your sin, to etch it onto your flesh and carry its burden. And when you have endured, when you have truly begun to atone, to cut it out like a cancer and display it for all to see. My God, that's courage. I'm going to teach you courage. Teach you how to say yes, so you can confront your weaknesses, confront your sins. You will swim across an ocean of pain and emerge free. For only then can you truly begin to atone. So who wants to go first?
Come on, fancy pants, do your worst.
Yes. Yes. You're not gonna regret this. I promise. Now, before we begin, I think it's only proper that Deputy Hudson goes back to her room. Confessions are meant to be private, after all. I am not here to take your life. I'm here to give it to you. I'm going to open you and pour your worst fears inside. And as you choke, your sins will reveal themselves. And only then will you truly understand the power of yes. I'll be right back.
Okay, story mission time. I'm still actually tied down in the chair, but the idiot gave me a chair with wheels. And this is probably going to hurt. But it's wrecked the chair. Okay. We have mobility. Now we need a weapon. Got myself a baseball bat. Time to crack some skulls. Hers will do. Stealth takedown. That's a stealth takedown. Still, wouldn't do to leave the body just lying in the doorway. Okay, we're going to cut a very long story short here so we can get back to Crazy Larry and his aliens. Your mission is to find Deputy Hudson. Smack that guy upside the head. Take him out with a throwing knife. Grab that pistol. Once you find Deputy Hudson, the game pulls yet another fast one on you, and it turns out that the rescue of Deputy Hudson will in fact be concluded in another episode.
I know your sin. It drives you. Every thought, every action. Your sin is wrath. So, I'll indulge you. Become wrath. Let it fill your body and consume your soul, because in the end, you'll still be empty. And I'll be waiting right here. We both will.
Right, anyway. Lawrence, my good man, I believe we were discussing something you had cunningly entitled Phase 2. There he is.
Come on! We have to start the mission. All right, sidekick. Phase numero dos. This is where it gets interesting. This is where I'll put any skepticism to sleep. If we're gonna get to Phase 3 together, then you need to see the truth with your own eyes. You need to see that they are already here, under the radar. Scouting parties who study us, sizing us up for the inevitable showdown. If we don't stop them now, it's a wrap on mankind. This is it. It all comes down to this. We need to beat them at their own game. Only you can save us. Have I spoken enough cliches to get you fully on board? Good. Head west to the crop circle and collect some alien samples. You can't miss them. They glow at night, and the humming drives the animals crazy. Only a matter of time before it drives us crazy, too.
Yeah, Larry, that's right. Only a matter of time. Okay, crop circle. Well, of course it's the crop circle. Where else are you going to find alien shit? So, which way is the crop circle? Tell you what, why don't we fly there? Yep, that's definitely a crop circle. What does an alien object look like anyway? Other than, you know, alien. I'm sure I'll recognise it when I see it. Okay, let's touch down. And we have to find 4 alien objects. Hello? Cultists! Get the big gun out. That's not the big gun. That's the big gun. 1. Oh, missed. 2. Oh, down but not out. Got to hit the propane tank. Got him. There's something hostile over in the direction of the barn as well, but it doesn't seem to have seen me. Oh, I can hear something. Is that an alien plastic bottle? No. What's that hanging out of the cow's arse? Oh, really? Did that cow just shit something alien? Alright. I don't know why the cow's tits are glowing. Probably doesn't pay to investigate too closely. Anyway, 1 down, 3 to go. There's another one over here, but it's guarded by killer turkeys. Yeah, only when playing Far Cry 5 could somebody say it's guarded by killer turkeys, and that wouldn't actually sound ridiculous. No, Jingles. Larry did warn you that these alien samples are causing the nearby wildlife to go crazy. Yes, he did say that, but this is not unusual behaviour for the turkeys of Holland County. They're all just as bad-tempered, obnoxious, mean and downright surly as these. Anyway, 2 down, 2 to go. There is another one at the top of that grain silo. Getting up there is going to be slightly tricky, however. But this goes back to what I was talking about earlier. Far Cry 5's climbing puzzles compared to Far Cry 4's climbing puzzles. Now, don't get me wrong. I loved Far Cry 4. But I got sick and tired of climbing those radio towers. And you have climbing puzzles in Far Cry 5 as well, but they're not all the same. You've got climbing puzzles like this. Oh, that reminds me. I was telling you a story earlier, wasn't I? Before we got rudely interrupted by whatever. About my fear of heights. Or more specifically, my fear of falling from great heights, which was induced by an experience I suffered while climbing the mainmast of HMS Brazen in Plymouth many, many years ago. I can't remember exactly what was going on, but we had a dress ship, which basically involves stringing a load of cable festooned with bunting or flags from the jackstaff at the forecastle to the foremast just above the bridge, or to the rear of the bridge, from the foremast to the mainmast, and then from the mainmast down to the ensign staff. Now, I'm not going to bore you with the technical details of how you actually go about rigging lines for dressing a ship, but all you need to know is that if you have a 100-foot long rope covered in flags with a block at each end, it's fairly heavy. So I'm up the foremast, and I'm out on the yard arm of the foremast. Don't worry, I'm wearing a safety harness. I'm firmly attached to the yard arm, which is about 100 feet above the deck, and the deck is about 30 feet above the water. 100 feet below me is my safety number, who's holding on to one end of this line. And it's being fed up, and I'm passing it through the block on the halyard at the end of the yard arm. And I'm trusting this guy to not let go, because there's a lot of weight of rope being pulled down through this halyard that I've just fed the line through. So what does he do? He had one job. One job and one job only. Don't let go and keep pulling. So he let go. And the first I knew about it was when I heard this whizzing noise. And that was the sound of the rope zipping back up, pulled by the counterweight going through the other side of the halyard, coming up in my direction. The rope stopped violently when it hit the halyard because the block on the end of the rope couldn't pass through the halyard, but it bounced a very, very short distance and then whipped straight back over, kind of like a whip, and just came over the top of the halyard and smacked me right in the back of the head, 100 feet above the deck. The next thing I knew about it was, from what seemed like a great distance, I could hear a voice I didn't recognise saying, "Are you alright, mate?" I opened my eyes to find myself swinging from the end of a safety harness from the yard arm on top of the foremast, about 100 feet above the level of the deck, with some dockyard rigger who'd been summoned, because he was the only other person brave enough to climb the foremast, trying to find out whether or not I was dead. Needless to say, I wasn't. But yeah, I've never really been very confident about climbing up on great heights ever since then. I'm sure you can understand why. Where's this fourth sample anyway? I've discovered the Bradbury tractor shed. Well, that seems fairly useless. Then again, oh, hang on, I hear something. If nothing else, it's at least a fresh, fast travel location. Ah, the bloody dog's got it. Oh, I'm not going to have to chase I'm not shooting the dog. Here, boy. Here, boy. Come on. Good dog. There we go. Oh, very good dog. Right. We are done.
Deputy, Anne says you've acquired more than enough samples. Bring them to me. Quick, quick.
Larry, who's Anne? Do we need to talk about this? Well, anyway, it was while heading back to the helicopter to return to Crazy Larry that something rather amusing happened. Get some! Get some!
Deputy, you might want to pop in a nearby shop and check out some new gear.
Yeah, later, Dutch. I'm kind of occupied at the moment.
Death from above.
Yeah, we're going to see about that. Boom! Headshot. I actually got him. There's the pilot's body falling clear and, shit. That was my ride, you bastard. There he is. Do you see what you did? You little shithead. Oh, actually, considering this thing just had an aircraft crash into it, it doesn't look too bad at all. Wait a minute. Look at that. Look at that scratch. Look at that scratch. You where is he? You little fucker. Do you see what you did? Fuck you. That scratch is going to take at least a minute to polish out, you fucking vandals. Yeah, that really just happened. My helicopter survived a head-on collision with a light aircraft and suffered a scratched windshield. I'll tell you what, the problem with Hope County is that some people just don't have any respect for all the private property that I stole from other people earlier. Anyway, Larry, we're back. There he is.
Magnificent. All systems operational.
I got your things, Larry. You crazy bastard.
Did you get him? Did you? Give me the samples. Well done. Oh, Anne will be thrilled. Speaking of thrilled, it's done. The dynamic laser capacitor is complete. The real fun is about to begin. Don't get me wrong, this has been great. I'm just ready to move on to a new adventure. Something similar, but with just enough novelty to justify the cost. You know what I mean. You get it. All we're missing is power, and I need more than the local grid is supplying. And I know what you're thinking, but summoning lightning is out of the question. I'm not doing that again. Now, the transformer station to the north should have enough wattage. We just need to reroute all the electricity straight here. That should give me enough juice for one go. I'll radio you with instructions. Get going. We have one chance at this, at saving the world from impending doom!
Yeah, we're not quite done yet. However, the final stage of the hero's journey mission is pretty straightforward. Flip 4 switches, and you're done. There's number 1. Oh, actually, it's 5 switches.
Set an alarm! Were the stakes not high enough for you yet?
Okay, there's 1.
You need to hurry!
There's 2.
I don't have enough power yet!
I'm on it, Larry. There's 3.
I need sufficient power or I'll be vaporized!
Yeah, and wouldn't that be a shame, Larry? There's 4. But it looks like we got company. Yeah, we got company. Do you gentlemen have time to talk about our Lord and Saviour, AK-47? I think that's all of them. Right, where was number 4? Oh, it's up there. That's number 4. Where's number 5? Ah, over there. We'll just use this handy zip line. Almost as if it was put here for this very purpose. And there's number 5. And we're done.
The power's been rerouted! Come back to see me off!
What do you mean, see you off? I thought we were saving the world, Lawrence. Is there something you want to tell me? Whatever he's doing, he seems to have enough power.
My friend, this is it. Are you ready? I was, until I had to repair the generators. Because of you, Ann and I are gonna save the galaxy. I know what you're thinking. I too wish that you could come along, but it's too dangerous. Ann asked for me, and me alone. And this mission cannot be jeopardized. Don't feel left out. Be proud of what you achieved. You've served your purpose. Nothing left for you to do but to bear witness to your stellar contributions. Actually, you have to click that button for me on the generator. But that's the last thing.
Well, I may as well. I mean, I've come this far. Press the button. You sure about this, Larry? Okay, I'm pressing it. You ready? I'm pressing it right now. Okay, then. So that just happened. Who'd have guessed? It was aliens all along. And all that's left are his shoes. And this thing. What does this thing do? Well, that. Punch him right in the pussy. Aha! You must defeat my Shoryuken to stand a chance. Not terribly effective, and completely impractical because you really don't want to be charging somebody armed with a pump-action shotgun just to deliver a slightly long-range punch, but damn, it's fun. That's pretty much Far Cry 5 in a nutshell, really. And that was Crazy Larry. It was the aliens, after all. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're all having a great weekend, and as always, take care, and I'll catch you next time.